These are the top 10 mobile MMORPGs without autoplay. Let's not waste any more time. Let's do this. Number 10, it's Adventure Quest 3D. Adventure Quest 3D is in my top 10 list for a few reasons. It's a simple MMORPG with quest-based gameplay, suitable for players of all ages. The humor in the game is great, filled with jokes and puns. Graphics are colorful and cartoony, like wow, you can also play this on PC. The community is active and the developers keep adding content. But it's not deep. The game lacks character customization and exploration, but if you want a casual fun or just want to play around in a mobile MMORPG, it's a good one to check out. But for hardcore MMO fans, maybe wait for the next best mobile MMORPG on this list. Next mobile MMORPG is Poke MMO. I'm a massive fan of the Pokemon franchise. I grew up playing Pokemon games, and when I learned that there's a game called Poke MMO, and you start in the game in the Pokemon Black and White region, I was excited to play the game. And when I played it, it's exactly the Pokemon White and Black game that we used to play, but you can see other people playing. It's an MMO. And you can get Pokemons in a system that's kinda like an auction or marketplace where players could just buy their preferred Pokemons. It's super convenient. Poke MMO enhances the classic Pokemon games with MMO features, making it more engaging, and it streamlines many aspects and offers good quality of life improvements. It's a fun way to revisit Pokemon games, but now it's also an MMO, and you can check it out on your mobile devices. Next up, MMO number 8, it's Tower of Fantasy. It's on my list for one standout reason: the visuals. If you're on the hunt for an anime-inspired MMO that's an absolute treat for the eyes, then this is the one. Tower of Fantasy immerses you in a beautifully rendered world with a sci-fi post-apocalyptic theme. And as you explore its diverse landscapes, including deserts, cyberpunk cities, and quaint villages, you'll be treated to a visually stunning environment at every turn. But that's not all. Tower of Fantasy offers a variety of characters to play as, each with their own unique weapons and abilities, and you can customize your character and acquire additional ones as you progress through the game, giving you a diverse gameplay experience. Whether you obtain characters through achievements or purchases, it allows you to tailor your setup and playstyle to your liking. If you want to know more about Tower of Fantasy, link is in the description. Now, MMO lucky number 7 is Old School RuneScape. Old School RuneScape has earned its place on my list for a compelling reason. It's all about bringing back the classic experience we remember from the PC version and delivering it flawlessly on mobile devices. Here is why it stands out. The transition to mobile is amazing. It runs very well. It allows you to connect to a world that you might have explored when you were younger, perfectly capturing the essence of the original game. The visuals, the tunes, and quests are all there, just as you remember them. Even if you're new to the game, it's an excellent way to experience the nostalgia and classic gameplay that define this MMORPG. Old School RuneScape offers a deeply detailed world that has been developed over many years, providing a complete and immersive experience. While some aspects may feel a bit aged, it adds to the game's charm, presenting a unique challenge in skill progression with countless quests, various skills to level up, and a vibrant community of players. There's always something to do. Okay, MMO number 6 is Pokemon Blaze Online. Yes, it's another Pokemon MMORPG. What can I say? To this day, this game is still installed on my phone. I really like the progression in this game. The combat is really fast. And if you're not familiar with the game, Pokemon Blaze Online is a community-driven Pokemon MMO available on Windows, macOS, Linux, Android, and iOS. It features endgame activities like crew wars, competition, Dynamax raid battles, and the game includes Mega Evolutions but excludes Z-moves and Dynamaxing for balance. It centers on the Sinnoh region with plans to expand. It also offers shared experience and also allows Switch training and EV training. Breeding is not included, but individual values resets are available. I know that's a lot to take in, just trust me bro, it's a nice MMO to check out on your mobile device. And MMO number 5 is Sword Art Online Integral Factor. It's on this list because it's being updated regularly and there's a decent amount of people playing it. It's always active, and if you're not familiar with Sword Art Online Integral Factor, it's an anime MMORPG based in the Sword Art Online franchise. In Sword Art Online Integral Factor, players dive into the virtual world of Aincrad and take on the role of a player trying to clear the game's floors while uncovering the mysteries behind it. The gameplay revolves around you exploring the world of Sword Art Online and engaging with its iconic characters from the anime, and those characters will give you a variety of quests that typically involves tasks like battling group of creatures, collecting resources, conquering mobs within instance dungeons, and ultimately facing a formidable boss monster. If you're a fan of the anime, for sure this is a worth it game. MMO number 4 is Pokemon. Yeah, I know, another Pokemon MMO. You probably can tell by now that I play a lot of Pokemon MMORPGs, and Pokemon stands out among existing Pokemon games because of the graphics. I really like the graphics, and thanks to its commitment to Gen 7 moves, abilities, and mechanics, it offers a unique experience by allowing players to explore a 3D environment in a single server with a distinct party system. There's 3 regions to explore: Kanto, Johto, and the unlockable Unova. Players have plenty of content to delve into. Custom mini regions and event maps add depth to the late game experience, and the game supports controllers and gamepads. The downside though is the absence of translation. Only English is supported. So yeah, there it goes. You can also check it out on PC, and to play it on a mobile device, you need to go to their website. Next MMORPG, number 3, is Toram Online. Now, Toram Online is a cross-platform tab-targeting anime MMORPG where players can create a character and explore a vast anime-inspired world. In Toram Online, classes or jobs are determined by your weapon. You want to be a swordsman? Equip a sword. You want to be a mage? Wear a staff. And as you're seeing in the video, there's a wide range of cosmetics to choose from in Toram Online. Some of them you can just get by playing, and most are obtained in the in-game cash shop. Toram Online is an MMORPG usually referred to as a cosplaying game. I really like how active the game is, and it's always being updated, and you can check it out on mobile platforms, and it's also on Steam. Now for the top 2 MMORPG for mobile devices, it's Albion Online. If you want to play one of the best mobile MMORPG, most populated, without autoplay, and it's also crossplay, you can play it on PC, Albion Online would be one of the MMORPG that comes into mind. Now, if you're not familiar with Albion Online, it's a sandbox MMORPG where you write your own story. Yeah, you heard it many times, and to keep it simple, in Albion Online, you will create your character at the beginning and undergo a quick tutorial with gathering and combat, and then arrive at the first town wherein you'll engage in various activities like gathering materials, crafting, exploring dungeons, and ruins to uncover treasures and loot. These are standard gameplay elements, however, your journey will involve tasks such as woodcutting, mining, and harvesting to create your own equipment, and along the way, you'll steadily improve your skills, ultimately leading to opportunities for guild participation and player versus player encounters. Okay, for my top 1 mobile MMORPG without autoplay, it's Life Universe. If you're looking to play a mobile MMORPG that's exactly like how it is in the early 2000s, this is the mobile MMORPG. When it comes to population, it's amazing. This MMO is as traditional as the olden MMORPGs we used to play because it's a port of the actual Life, the MMO that we used to play back in 2005. It's the same thing, but of course there's quality of life improvements. And yeah, the leveling is still very grindy, tab targeting combat, rare loots that drop from normal mobs, then you will vend it in town hoping to get some money to get the actual gear that you prefer. This MMORPG will transport you back to the past. And if you're not familiar with Life Universe, it's a cross-platform tab-targeting anime MMORPG, and one of the main features of Life Universe is the flying system, wherein you can go to the sky and travel much more faster, and maybe go to the other continents. And I must reiterate, this is a grindy MMO. You will be hunting monsters left to right to increase your level and stats. And that's my top 10 mobile MMORPGs without autoplay. And if you like the video, leave a like. And if you want to see my top 10 most populated MMORPG on Steam, there it goes on the screen. And this is Gaming Hardcore. See you in the next one.